It's 15th of November. I'm here. I'm Sam. I'm here sitting with my mum, who I call Ma, and I'm going to start by talking about a song that Ma mentioned in the previous recording about Paan and supari. She was. You were talking about a song that you remember people sang when they're preparing Paan and supari, and could you just talk about when people used to sing it and why?
The people used to sing. So when is the the olden days, the before wedding, the lots of lady there like came together and start singing and dancing before wedding, and they asking like the wedding, the groom or bride family, it's like asking them to like give the paan, and they sing. The song is like Paan Paan Korea, Paan Paan Korea, Tashi dao na kene paan kemon নীল বরণের পান 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 করিয়া পান পান করিয়া দাসী দাও না কেনে পান কেমন নীল বরণের পান আধা পয়সার পান লাগায় তো অপমান কেমন নীল বরণের পান. I remember that's on that beat. Maybe some wrong, I'm not sure in it. So they're like in the song they're asking like, can you get some paan for us? I mean paan and supari together, and they're saying in the song saying it's very small amount of money. Supari and paan is not so expensive. Why we have to be like asking or to give you the paan and supari? That's mean they want them to be like bringing before asking them.
Okay, and the song, I think you told me the song is directed to servants. Is that right? Or is it asking someone to
yes. I'm not sure exactly. I remember it when I was young. It's dashi, or maybe different word. I want to find out, but it's no song. I couldn't. I'm asking few people. They don't know the song, so I remember this. I think it's dashi. It's like servant, and pointing to the groom family or bride family, like to arrange the paan supari. Paan.
Okay, and there's some other words. There's some other lines in the song like Neil. I think you said
Nil boroner paan. I'm not sure paan is the green color, but why they said nil boroner paan?
Nil means blue.
Yeah, nil means blue, but I don't know. Rongin, maybe it's like because of the wedding, and people, wrap lots of different color. The paans, kidli, it's called kidli. So people sometimes wrap different color. I'm not sure exactly. Like when I was young, I heard this song, but I don't know the meaning of it exactly.
And what is killi?
Killi is like when you make the paan. It's like a cone. You make the paan and fold like a cone, and then put supari and all other ingredients in, and then you just put the end, extra bit inside to make killi. It's called killi. We
Okay.
call in Bengali Killi. In Sylheti, I'm not sure is the other Shuddha Bhasha.
Okay. I'd never heard of that word before. Killi. Or maybe I didn't notice it.
I didn't notice it, yeah.
And
And also nobody's having fun anymore.
yeah.
If you go to wedding and if you go near the older people, then you might heard of it.
Okay. And
Here.
this song, I think this song people sang, women sang it, did you say? And they
Yeah,
sing
that's
it whilst
yeah,
they're
that's-
making the pan, the killi.
Not exactly. They're making the killi. They do sometime. They do so many different. They sing so many different sing, but this one is meaning like asking the servant or whatever to get the supari. But they do the wedding time. They sing that one as well, and sometimes people make gathering together and making killi, and then they're singing this song, different songs. So this Paan Korea is actually song is for wedding. This one it's like people wedding time they sung. Yeah.
Okay. And you told me about people dancing and singing is in preparation for weddings,
Yeah.
and when they're preparing the pan, which is served at the wedding.
Yeah.
Could you talk about what you remember about the kind of dances and the songs that you that you remember?
I can't remember the song, but they do like about 6-7 ladies. They go round. It's called Sylheti dhamail. Sylheti dhamail dance. So they just go on wider place, and how many, like 6, 7 or 5 ladies, they just sometime now these days men do as well, but before it used to be only ladies, girls. They just go round and round, and then they just one clap inside the round in, and then they go move to while they're walking they moved, and then do another clap, and then sing. They're singing lines and going round and round and round and round. Sometimes they keep the wedding time. They keep the groom on middle sometime, and sometime on the side of the chair. She can sit, or he can sit, and they dancing like that. It's called dhamail dance. And I remember it used to be like when I was young, it was our people who working in our house, they dance, and my neighbors and my aunties, they joining with them, and they dance together.
And when do they do it, and where would they do it?
It's actually when there's like somebody getting married, before, like 3-4 weeks before they starting coming to the person who getting married, their house, all the neighbors, and the evening they all came, and then they sing.
House of the bride.
Yeah, house of the bride, and then they come every other day whenever they can, and probably like once a week, and then they like few of them come together, and they start singing lots of different songs, and then they start doing the dance as well later. They're like very happy.
And
the special day is like the day before the wedding take place. They come, all the ladies from the whole village, they came and see the the brides got what sort of like sari the groom family gave to the bride, and the golds and thing, and then they put the bride on the middle, and they go all round and see all these things, and they put her on the sari and the gold necklaces and bracelets and everything, and then they saw how she looked like, when she wear it, how nice she is, and then how nice she look, and then they start singing and making so much fun, happy. They all are very happy, and then they have lots of dancing, and then they have tea, supari, and then some misties, and then they go home. And then following day is wedding, so they can't do this arrangement because this following day is like lots of it's very special day. So the village people, they just like this, they do before the wedding day.
And who is it? Is it women from is it family members and neighbours? Can anyone come?
It's only family member and the neighbours, especially like the similar age, the man who getting married, or lady who lady who getting married, girl they're similar age ones, and also older. It doesn't matter, but it's like who is interested, happy to be happy to sing, happy to dance. And there's lots of olden days, like every household they've got people got servants, so they join as well.
Do you remember your time before your wedding?
Yeah, I remember my gaye holud day. They did the same things. They put me lots of I had a bath, and they put me lots of turmeric. It's the raw one. They make them and mash them, and then they put in my body, and then they did shower for me, and then put the gaye holud sari, yellow sari, and all the jewelry and things. And they sing, and then they make fun, and then have some food, tea, paan, and then they get tired and they left.
Do you remember how you felt? Because you were going to leave your family, so you must have felt quite sad.
Yes, I was sad, but because of I got married quite young. So hardly I can understand much things, but I remember I wearing nice sari, nice sandals, nice everything, and everybody telling, "Oh, we're going to go to somebody's house, live there," and think, it's going to be different. My friends.
And for the bath, some of the women members from your family collect water from the river or the lake.
There's people. The people who work in the house, they get the water from the pond. It's called pukur, and then they put me somewhere in a shade place where the cover around, and then all the ladies go there and put the turmeric and then they just like putting a face and everywhere, like hands and things, and then they get, we call used to call kolosh, is the water you can get from the pond. It's like a, no, I don't know what's the shape. It's like a, it's kolosh. It's like kind of like a round, and then there's the neck, and then little bit up there, and it's, the people can put their, what do you call this?
Under the arm.
Under the arm there, and then get the water from the pond. And it's make from, some of them make from mud, some of them make from like metal. I mean, like, I'm not sure what do they call it? And we call jarmony. Light one, lighter than.
Oh, the name of the container.
No, lighter the material they made.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's the lighter one, and some of them like
clay or
clay one. Some of them people use. Some of people use like steel. It's not steel. I'm not sure what you call. And then some of them is like yellow color. Oh, we got the cooking pot, the gold one. So these are rich people, they've got those ones. The poorer people got clay one. Whoever can afford which one, So those one, they bring it, they heat the water, and some water they heat it outside, and then pour it in the balti, and then they pour it in the body and washed it properly everywhere. I mean, like few friends.
And do you remember any other songs that you'd sing in the village, connected to the weddings or?
Yeah, I do remember it, few of them, but it's been a long time. I forgot it is. I can say broken one, but need to rethink. Okay, another one is just like Shunari aidake go bala shunaloya. Oh, sorry. Shunari aidake go bala shunaloya. Logo hoinar ma bala shunazaya. Khila shuna loi mugo poranjole giya sabal jiya ya mar duroi di tambiya. I do know lots of them, but I forgot it now. So
when was that one sung, and what does it mean?
It's mean like someone asking to buy gold, and what kind of gold do you want to buy for your daughter? And then mom saying, and carry on like mom, dad, auntie. This song carry on going similar like that for brothers and things. And then his mom saying, how can I buy gold? Because I feel so sad. Getting my daughter's going to get married, and she will go way far away. So I can't, think of that. Kind of like that,
When would people sing that?
It's these sort of thing is wedding times. It's continue, they do wedding when used to be continue, they singing is first is like once a week, and then slowly the date is, wedding day is coming more closer, they singing more often, and then the wedding day is stopped.
So
Wedding day is stopped. The wedding day is the tape recorder. They use the tape recorder, not people. People are like busy for other things, you know. So they use the tape recorder to listen to sing songs, and they just don't do that day.
So was there many different songs that people used to sing?
Yeah, many different. It's like a traditional village. I mean, traditional Sylheti song.
And you would learn it just by hearing other people singing?
Yeah, just listening, just like every other wedding, neighbors and families. Every time, it's like whenever somebody getting married, they started singing, and sometime from the radio can hear. And sometime when I was young, me, my sister, my brother, we repeated singing. I sing and acting with my brothers, lots of things, like we play together, like we making film and things, me, my brothers and neighbors.
Did you ever watch films or learn any songs from films? Did you have TV?
At that time we haven't got a TV, but we listened from the radio and later on a tape recorder. And I remember when I was about 7 years old, I went to see cinema, but not like wedding song. It's different story.
What kind of film was it?
It's called Shat. Remember first time I saw this, it's called Shat by Champa. 7 brother and a sister called Champa.
Do you remember anything about it or how you felt?
I feel sad because of, I can't remember. Now is different. That time I was about 7, maybe 6, 7, I forgot. But I saw, it's sad, like the king got few wife. I can't remember how many wife. So some wife, like I think 6 wives, they didn't have children. They can't have children, so he got married one after another, and then the youngest ones she got pregnant and she gonna have babies, and then every time she got baby, and I'm not sure exactly I'm right now because of in my memory I remember this I saw. And then every time the child born, the with the king's other wife, they just take the child and put them in, when they said he or she died, and they just put in the, buried them. So 7 son born, I think. I'm not sure exactly. The 7 son born, and then 7 they keep 7. They buried 7th child, and then 6, 7. When it's Chompa, I think 8, number 8. And then she born, and somehow I forgot everything. So somehow she had survived.
Yeah.
And then she found out. It's like later on she found out her brothers all died. And then that's all I remember, I think. But now these days I can see they become alive again. So I'm not sure.
And where was the cinema? Was it?
Oh, it was in BIDC, Bangladesh fertilizer factory that
Oh,
is
in Maisgaon.
Maisgaon. Yeah,
in-
it's near our home. It's about 2.5 miles away from home.
And would you go to the cinema
I went
often
with
or just occasionally?
I went with my brothers that time, and we do go sometime. My dad didn't like it, so my brother take us.
And were the films Bangladeshi films?
Yes,
Bengali
it's Bangladeshi, yeah, Bengali films.
Okay. Just going back to the traditions of singing and dancing, has it changed now? Do people practice the same kind of singing and dancing? And
Yes,
also, what about in the UK?
It's changed. It's much changed now. It's becoming more modern. Like song is still some song is same, but now these days people doing a different way, and then extended more, like, you know. So, but actually it's similar. Dhamail dance is similar. They do still.
Are people still gathering
Yeah.
so many weeks before the actual wedding ceremonies?
No, not these days anymore. I'm not sure, because of olden days, people know all the lady don't do work, so they're always in home. So now these days, everybody's got their own things to do, and they don't care about all these things, like these two coming someone else's. But it's changed. I think it's totally now changing everything. Now close family do make, like, they came and do, like, talk about it, and looking for, like, what's the kind of clothes they're going to order, they're going to wear the wedding time and before wedding, like gaye, holud and things, but not like olden days one. And also the Bangladesh is different, like open place. Door is open everywhere I go. Now in village especially, but now this so much changes. 40 years now, 50 years maybe.
And do people still sing songs? And
Yeah,
why
yeah.
is it in some places, for example, growing up, we were taught that singing is not really allowed, and when you went to weddings in this country, you wouldn't see singing.
Yes.
Why do you think there's a difference?
Yeah, but before, now these days are
And
like
dancing as well.
Yeah, people always do. People singing and dancing for like little while for wedding. But because now the people are getting more strict for, like, wedding times, some people, not everyone, they don't want to their sons or daughters' wedding to sing or hear any music. But some people still doing the music. It's depend on how, like, how you think of, like, some people think it's not good for religious reason. And some people, they just say, oh, we're just going to have a little fun. It's nothing gonna happen. So it's like that. But it used to be olden days. Some people very strict, different area. But our one is like in where we brought up. Our family wasn't that strict. But my dad was strict, but not like wedding time is strict. Let us have a little fun.
And I just remembered that some Hindu families lived in your village.
Yeah, yeah.
Were there customs or their traditions different? Did you go to any wedding of neighbours?
Not really, because of lots of Hindu people live near us, and lots of different, still they make like school and college. I'm not sure college, but schools. And we heard from our older, like my uncle, my dad, because of lots of Hindu people live around us. Yeah, but when I was young, we don't have much Hindu people, but I think that time was war or something. They left area, they just moved. But some people are very poorer. They live there. I remember when I go to school, I walking near their houses. By their houses, I can see people are Hindu people. They live there, but I didn't go to their house because they're not allowed to Muslim go to their houses. Because this olden days, very Hindu people don't allow Muslim to go to their house. I don't know why, because of, and Muslim people as well not let their Hindu people come to their house. But I remember my dad, his work, he was doing business at times. Like some people come to our house and have supari, Paan. They're sitting down. A lady, she was working. She had a shop, and she came to our house. I remember when I was young, and she's sitting down outside, this veranda, and she's smoking. And I was thinking, how comes, like, nobody our family smoke, ladies. And she's talking to men and smoking. And then I asked, and then my uncle, he said, oh, this lady's got shop in the bazaar there. She had a clothes shop, and they do business with us, with my, I think, uncle and my dad. And she came for some reason. So I think she was Hindu lady. And some men, the gold makers, sometime, I remember one or twice the gold maker who make gold, I mean the jewelry, he came to our house. Can't remember why. And also the books, picture. Maybe my sister gonna choose which necklace she liked to order to make. So maybe that time I was very young, I remember those things.
I remember you saying that one of your neighbours could have been a professional singer because she was so good at singing.
Mm-hmm.
She lives in London now.
Mm.
Could you talk about her, and did you learn any singing or music at school?
Yeah. We used to go to primary school, and there's like people came to teach. I forgot I think it's a man come to teach children to, if anyone want to learn to use the instrument. So the girls who was same class as me, my neighbors, my friend, she used to be so good at, she's so good at sing and also play. Every time she come past. But the reason she wasn't, her parents wasn't unable to like provide the payment. So therefore she can't do it. She always, she sing in school. It's not like professionally, But I saw some. I remember I saw some girls. They learned harmonium. I remember. I think it's like in a country exactly. I can't tell because of. I remember the harmonium. Somebody is like using it in school. So probably they was learning. But me and my brothers always learned to sing, but not professionally, not like with the tutor. But we do ourselves, and we sing. We just play. And me, my brothers, and the girls, and other neighbors, we make. Like small house, and we do acting like cinemas. So the actor and actress do a little small, just like few minutes. We make a house with the leaves and sticks and bamboos and the banana leaves. We put the roof of the house. Oh, it was very nice, fun. And we had a place, we had lots of jackfruit tree. And my older brother make like a swing with the the climbing trees, like big ones. I'm not sure the name. So he make them with the wooden piece of wood, and then we just make a knot and put it on the branch of the tree, and then we always go and play there. Sit on the swing, and someone pushed us. We had it like after school we came home, and then we finish our eating food, and then we start playing like 4 o'clock. 3:30, 4 o'clock, we going to start playing with sewing, making things, cooking. Like, sometimes we cook outside with little small pots, and then eat them.
Okay, thank you, Ma. I think I'll end it there.
Okay. You need to cut some of them for some more that you can put properly.